Tonight, one Chattanooga resident continues to fight for your tax dollars, seeking to force public administrators to come clean on how they dole out tax incentives for new development. At the center of this David-versus-Goliath fight is resident Helen Burns Sharp. Sharp spent her own money and won a lawsuit against the Chattanooga Industrial Development Board, the city, and the county. Now she's filed another lawsuit, hoping to make sure you know where your tax dollars are going. Helen Burns Sharp says the Industrial Development Board has once again held secret meetings to talk about previous violations revealed through Sharp's first lawsuit.
I refiled again because I had to. That was a distinct action, and so unfortunately for me, financially, that required a separate lawsuit.
Sharp still questions the awarding of tax incentives to developers of the Black Creek Mountain subdivision.
I have no issue with the developers developing the top of the mountain. I have no issue with the Black Creek development, but I have a big problem with using taxpayer funding for this road.
The Chattanooga City Council is one of the legislative bodies that has to approve those tax incentives, but it turns out Council has not established guidelines for awarding them. Council Chairman Chip Henderson has a problem with that.
What are we going to use them for, and come up with a clear direction of what they're to be used for.
Councilman Larry Groen says after approval of the tax incentive for Black Creek Mountain 2 years ago, a moratorium was placed on future allocations.
I don't think this council would even consider an incentive such as that until we had a very precise and a very accountable and very transparent procedure.
Council still has not come up with that procedure. Having run out of her own retirement funds, Sharp says she is now borrowing money to continue the legal fight and raise awareness. But she says she has no regrets.
So this is part of what I wanted to do in filing the lawsuit, was sort of raise the question and create some community conversation in the hopes that we would get our act together a little bit better in Chattanooga on how we do tax incentives.
Tonight, Sharp is celebrating what might be a minor victory in her financial battle. On Friday, a Hamilton County Chancery Court judge awarded Sharp some of her attorney's fees in her latest lawsuit. A date for hearing that lawsuit is not yet set. We called a spokesman for the developers, but we haven't heard back.